poco a poco, we are making advancements. And thanks to you, our audience, we really appreciate the love you've been showing us all this while. Today, we bring to you another episode. And as usual, my name is DJA. Today, we have a gentleman here called BORTEY. Before we unravel who actually he is, let me give shout out to vendor Joe Slayward. Anything about makeup, just come in only if you believe you're a boss queen. Then Max 357, which is responsible for hair growth and nails growth, and the Meta Switch, which is responsible for weight management. Hello, BORTEY. How are you doing?
Doing good and great.
That's great. That's great.
Looking smart.
Thank you. You're looking smart too. I like your shoe, especially. It's huge. Right now, you're trying to be like in Promise. No doubt it's a gun too. All right, that's just by the way. Who is BORTEY?
Oh, okay. BORTEY is a filmmaker. He's a young filmmaker and very hardworking and determined guy. Yeah. So strictly, that's BORTEY.
That's BORTEY.
Yeah.
So BORTEY is a filmmaker.
Yeah, he's a filmmaker.
For how long have you been a filmmaker?
Okay, so professionally, 2 years. Yeah. So I've been in the industry for 2 years now, professionally. Yeah.
Did you start as a filmmaker?
No, I started as an actor. Yeah, but you just don't have to be at one place. You just have to improvise and learn other things. Being in industry, this industry is a whole lot. So I try to improve myself by learning other stuff. Yeah. So I'm a videographer. I write scripts as well, and I direct movies as well.
Okay. For me, to be precise, I'm much interested in your acting field. I want to know how your acting career went and what really made you metamorphose to the filmmaking. You understand?
Okay.
So let me ask you, you are so cool with your parents, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they are aware of what you're doing?
Yeah, shout outs to Auntie Coco and my dad. I don't like mentioning his name sometimes,
Why you are loggerheads with him?
He doesn't like those things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They are in full support
with
what you're doing. Wow, interesting. Are you in any relationship?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, flex us with your ring.
Come on, I don't have the ring yet. I'm married.
Okay. So for how long have you been married?
Oh, okay. So for like so almost a year now.
Almost a year now.
I
think I saw pictures of your union.
You saw it, right?
I saw how huge the lady or the woman looks. Why that huge lady?
I'm a short guy and a cute guy, so I needed something very, to put my head on to,
I can imagine. Oh, like when I saw her, I was like, oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out to her wherever she is.
That's great. The love is deep. I can see she has been very supportive.
Oh yeah, my wife has been very supportive ever since we met. Yeah.
How does she contribute to your filmmaking?
Well, for her, she's into TV production, so she knows this business already. Yeah, she works at GBC, so she's into media, so she loves what I do, and I think that's what is moving us together.
Was that the main reason why you married her? Because you know she's in that field?
Oh, not that reason, but it's also a reason. But I needed someone. For me, I needed someone who also is in the business already, so we can move. This industry and how people perceptions about these people. So you getting a wife like that, it's a plus for myself.
Yes, and for you, it's a plus because plus with the size plus. I understand.
Yeah.
So, BORTEY, you are a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
A Christian.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with God so far?
Well, we're trying to get much closer to God and trying to get better because we're not perfect and I'm not perfect, so try to get closer to God.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. With much respect to your acting field, now let's go much deeper. At which age did you start acting, or did you realize that you have that thing in you?
Okay, so that was around 16 years when I entered into SHS. Yeah, so I joined a drama club and I love what they were doing. But at first, I used to be a shy type and I wanted to kill my fears too. You know, I couldn't stand in front of people, that kind of thing. Even answering questions in class, sometimes I feel shy, you know. Yeah, so I wanted to challenge myself. So I joined the drama club around 16 years. So I 16 years, yeah, I said 16 years I joined it and in SHS, and I worked very hard and I learned it. You know, I was able to overcome so many things, including my fears and shyness and other things. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a great journey. That's a
Mm.
great. So you've been in the industry for quite a while, not more than, no, not less than 2 years,
Yes.
to be precise.
Yes.
Good. When did you have your first debut on the screen? That's your first movie on the screen.
Okay, so my first movie, I actually directed and wrote the script myself. That was in Shona the Coast, in 2019. Yes, I, sh- I told myself, you know, this is what I want to do. So I got my friends and got some camera crew, and we did something extraordinary, you know, because I wanted to project the Ghans as well. You know, I'm a Ghan, so I did something about the Ghan community lifestyle, and it's went well, and I found myself in the screens and other places. Yeah, so.
That's great. And what has been the feedback you get from people when they see you on the screen? Do you really care about the feedback?
Yes, I really care about that because they keep us going and they keep us where we want to be. I like it. You know, it's positive. Sometimes too, they are negative. You know it's movie itself is like social about something. You know, people are going to like, others are going to hate. But for me, I like people who talk about people. You know, they keep me going. So I like it when it's positive or negative. So yeah.
That's interesting. You've had a role model, right?
No, I got no role model. Yeah. I'm my own role model, and I just look up to God because He can make and not make me. Yeah.
So nobody really appetized you to still embark on this acting journey.
No, no, not at all.
You just
Yeah, not at
do
all.
it your own self.
Yes, yes.
Why?
That's me. That's who I am. You know, I watch movies. I know a lot of actors, directors, and stuff, but it's me, and nothing can change that. Yeah.
Looking at this industry, when you enter this industry, now let's go to your filmmaking, because now you're a filmmaker as
Yeah.
a whole, okay? You do close to 3 things in the film industry, so you're a filmmaker, right?
Yeah.
As you entered into the industry, you already had a perception, okay? But when you got in, did you have any conflict with the perception you already had? How did you see the industry when you entered?
Yeah, you know, this industry has been a bittersweet something kind of thing. You know, yeah, when I was entering, I thought it was that cool because I started as an actor, and sometimes I do hear directors complain here and there. I didn't understand, you know. So when I I learned and I got into the direction and the other stuff, doing other stuff, I realized that sometimes the directors themselves, it based in harm. So. It has been bittersweet kind of thing. Yeah.
That's great. Looking at your first debut, that's the Inshona. Okay. But before that, I have been following you for quite some time, and this movie, Eclipse of the Heart. What happened?
Okay, well, shout out to Director Park, whereby he's, Eclipse of the Heart is still in progress. You know, I'm part of the crew, and we're working things out. Yeah, things haven't been how we expect. It's been years now, you know. Yeah, but trust me, Eclipse of the Heart is coming very soon. Yeah,
How
and you
soon?
are going to like it because you're a character in that movie, so you're
I
going
know,
to
right?
like
I
it.
can't
Yeah.
just wait to take off my hair again. That's just by the way.
Yeah.
So with this filmmaking path you've chosen, do you think you can take it far, or how far do you want to take it?
It's my life. Filmmaking is my life, and this is what I want to do. That's why day in, day out, I keep on learning. I keep on learning and keep on learning to be where I want to be. So it's my life, and that's what I want to do. So till Jesus comes.
Good. If you've been given the chance, okay, and I know definitely there are loopholes in the industry that
Oh
need
yeah.
to
Yeah.
be filled. Get it? So first, let me target you as a director. What do you
Okay.
think there are that actors or upcoming actors or actors already made have to take note of? That's in relation to directors and actors.
Yeah. Well, I'll speak about the upcoming because I'm also trying to get it. You know, um, the upcoming actors nowadays are just matching for money. All they think about is money. Chicano, Chicano. You call them on set, child director, are you going to pay me? But they don't just look at the future or something. So I think if I'm giving the chance to, let's say, make this all right, I just have to meet, let's say, create, let's say, a platform that advocates about acting very well, filmmaking very well. You know, because these big stars, you see them, they all started somewhere before they are getting this kind of gigs and opportunities and money. So I'm just going to create a platform to advocate more about filmmaking and how well, if they really want to take this far, how well they should be doing their things. Yeah.
Okay. Nibote, with regards to in this industry, okay,
Yeah.
what canker will you highlight? Just one that you think it needs to be addressed as early as possible.
Okay, so what I know is every year there's a budget set aside for filmmakers. Yes, and um, you know, when the budget comes, there are a couple of people that the money has been shared to. Okay, they're always the same people and they don't look down there. Okay, so I think anytime a budget is set, they should also think about the younger filmmakers or the younger directors and producers coming up. Okay, so that they can also produce the movies Ghanaians want us to be producing. You understand? Because trust me, the young directors coming up are doing much better than those days. You know, I'm a young director, and I know I have a couple of directors, and they are doing so well. You know, the money shouldn't be always shared among these big guys already. You know, they don't think about the young ones. They always think about themselves. But we are the future of Ghana film industry.
Sure.
You understand? Yeah. So I think that that place should be well addressed. They should think about the young ones coming.
So you
Yeah.
feel that funds should be disseminated to the grassroots as well.
That's it.
So imagine you are being given an amount.
Hmm.
What will you use it for?
I have a couple of scripts. I have high budget scripts. I have Hollywood standard movies I want to shoot. Make sure I get that for Charlie Denzel.
So how much do you think, if you are being given, you can shoot that your Hollywood standard script you have? Maybe this might be your chance.
Well, yeah, I need close to
Mention cities. I don't want dollars.
200,000
20,000 what?
Ghana cedis.
200,000
Yeah,
Ghana
it can,
cedis.
it can,
That's all you need.
that's all I need to shoot a kind of movie I want to shoot.
Do you already have your equipment?
I don't have equipment.
And you sure 200,000 Ghana cedis can
It can do
shoot?
something.
It's not about something.
It can shoot a quality movie, a high budget.
You're talking
movie.
about Hollywood.
You know, one thing I want to also address is we can't be like them.
Now you just mentioned them.
I just mentioned it, but we can't be that like them. But we can try to get to where they are. You know, so when a director has a budget, the focus is to be like, yo, I want to set a target to get to where these people are. You understand? So when I get that kind of money, I also try to get to where Hollywood and Nollywood are getting, movies are getting.
I just pray that you get a helper who will come in your way
Amen.
and give you that 20,000 Ghana cedis for
Sure.
us to see your
What I
Hollywood
can do,
standard
yeah.
of movie. I just can't wait. I know I'll be the main character, obviously. That is just by the way. What has been your major problem in this industry as a director?
Okay, not getting enough funds to shoot a kind of movie I always risk, because sometimes you can get a script and there's no budget. Okay, yeah, there's no money to do what you want to do. So that has been my major challenge as a director. Yes.
Have you spoken to people? Have you showed them the script? Have you pitch it to other big
You know,
people?
one other thing is, as a young director, um, anytime, let's say, there's a helper who wants to help you, and let's say you go like, yo, I want you to fund this movie. They be like, now also you're young, nobody knows you.
Okay.
You see, and that kind of perception about people or executive producers has to stop. You know, because executive producers think because we are young, we can't bring out something for the people to buy. So sometimes they to stretch for their hands for the money, it becomes a problem, you know,
Okay.
for us. So it's a major problem, and I think if I'll get someone who is willing to put his money or pump his money into a movies I want to do, I'll be glad. Yeah.
Yeah, but before somebody will pump his money or his
They want to see
resources
what
in
you
there,
are.
you want to see how you can get that money back, and even with returns, you get it.
I know.
So, what are your selling points of your movies, like for
You
your
know,
movies?
sometimes, anytime you write a script, you should think about your marketing or how you're going to market the movie. Okay, and trust me, marketing strategies of mine, ideas I have are very excellent to get a lot of money when someone pumps money into a product I want to do. Okay, so I just don't want to say much. All is when the money is being given, I bring you the ideas I have on board for you to, if you like it, you just pump your money into it. And trust me, the ideas are solid that can earn a lot of money. You know, yes.
I'm just amazed that with the ideas you're saying you're having and the plans you have laid down, and you're still not getting somebody to pump in. It's just that maybe you are not meeting the right people.
That's it. Maybe I'm not meeting the right people. And maybe to God, I believe in God, so maybe God is bringing the right people on board.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We just hope so that everything works well like that.
Yeah.
So, as an actor, okay, what has been your worst moment as an actor, to be precise?
Well, for now, I'm not even acting again because, Charlie, my worst moment is when I crossed River Volta without a life jacket to go and sleep in the bush to shoot a movie. No, that was last year somewhere, and the movie never came out. And till now, I still get sad that the movie couldn't come out because I really that movie I played a role as a fetish priest. You know, I challenged myself. Something I just went and they just give me that role, and I did an excellent job. And I was expecting that movie to come out, and so then the movie is not out yet. I don't know if the producer and directors are still editing the movie. Only God knows, but you know, whatever being the case, and that's been my worst moment. You know, crossing the River Volta without life jackets, sitting on a small canoe, and Charlie, can you and a whole lot. You know, so yeah, sleeping in the bush. You know how it feels. You're an actor, so you know how it feels. So, me, I don't like talking about those things.
You
You know,
know, that
because
reminds me. For some time now, I've realized that you've been nominated for certain awards.
yeah,
Yeah, a couple of awards. With some, you've been able to bag, I think, a couple of them.
yeah.
And those awards, like,
Mm.
how is it like? How do they do the award? Because some of the award schemes, I've not heard of them, and you just come there and they just nominate you. Or they ask you of the movies you've done before they
Okay,
nominate you.
well, for me, if an award scheme wants to nominate me, I normally ask them. Okay, sometimes even if I see myself on, let's say, a flyer or something, I DM the people, organizers, and ask them, what's this about? So I just don't nominate myself for certain award schemes. Okay, sometimes they call and ask you what you do. You know, and
They call and
sometimes
ask you.
so,
Okay.
and I believe if they can't just nominate you if they don't know what you are or who you are. Okay, yeah. Awards are just a stepping stone to, you know, your whatever you do. So, I think those people are also helping because let's say I'm a producer and a director, and you know I've been in the industry for some time, and someone asked me, so far, how are things going with you? I can just show them, Charlie, I've been doing good. Even though I'm not yet there, but I'm trying. You can see I have this award, Charlie, which means I'm also getting somewhere. Yeah, yes. But I just don't always want to be on flyers to show off. No, 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 no. I just, yeah.
So how many awards have you gotten so
Okay,
far?
so far I've
And
gotten.
in which of the categories?
Okay, so far I've gotten 2 awards. Yes. I last year I won Gadangbe Film and Award. Okay, and that award I was nominated because of my Shona movie, because it was a Ghana movie. Yeah, and I won best student filmmaker. Yes, and this year I also got nominated by Prime Excellence Awards. Yes, as Discovery of the Year, and I won that award too. Yeah.
Does those awards did they add money to those awards? Is anything accompanying
Well,
just the
for
plaques?
no, for the Gadangbe and Ewa Awards, I received money, which I can't say now. You understand what I'm trying. And the, how do you call it, the Prime Excellence too. I got the opportunity to meet a director, one big director, who we are planning something out. So I think it's also it paved way for this. It paved way for me to meet someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is this big director, if I may ask?
Well, for now, I'll just
Keep it on a low.
keep it on a low. Yeah.
All right. BORTEY, I wish we could have more time to talk more into the industry. But since our time would permit us, and we are really honored to have you here. It's a great pleasure, And I know definitely we will call you back. So your final words, your shout out, and your IG handles.
Okay, so first of all, shout out to my wife, wherever she is. Yeah, I don't like to forget anytime I go on an interview without mentioning the name of my wife, wherever she is. Elsa, I love you so much. And shout out to BORTEY Films. Shout out to all my fans out there, especially Solution and Najo and Prince. You guys have been my backbone ever since I started this industry thing. And shout out to my pastor, always supporting me and praying for me. Yeah, and you can follow me on social media, BORTEY everywhere. Okay, and my final words to the people out there is, especially the young ones, is be who you are and just love yourself. Okay.
Okay, so...
And shout out to you.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime we meet, the voice is still there.
Thank you. I love that. So far, you are the only person who have given me a shout out. Thank you very much. God bless you. Final words, be who you are, and this is where we wrap up the interview with BORTEY. Thank you to all our audience and our loved ones who have been supporting us, who have been holding us down and giving us that morale to still do more. We really, really appreciate. I would like to give shout outs to Vendor Juice Leeward and anything about makeup, only if you believe you're a boss queen, and Max 357, which is responsible for hair growth and nails, and the Meta Switch, which is responsible for weight management. We thank you for being with us every Saturday, and keep it locked. We love you so much.